All right.
So listen,
Now it's just us.
there's a lot of talk going around town that I killed that trooper, and I did not do it. I I just want you. I don't know who I could tell, but everybody in town is saying that I did it. Now I was there when it happened, so I could tell you everything. But
Mm-hmm.
what do you
Okay.
what are you for?
What happened then?
All right. I don't know. It depends on like there's so many dirty cops. There's I've, I mean there's a whole list of them,
Okay.
and I just have to make sure that you're not one of them.
You think I'm a dirty cop?
I don't know. I don't know at this point. Like I'm trusting you with this. If he finds out that I told anyone any of this, then I'm dead. Okay? So
Okay.
like you're the only absolute only person that knows this other than me and him. So if this gets out anywhere, I know who I told and I know where it came from. Okay? I just want you to understand that. Okay?
Okay.
So listen. I mean I've done some things. I'm not gonna say that I haven't, but I've done some things. We're not gonna get into that. It's not important. Okay, but I was arrested. Drew Williams is paying officers off. Like he's paying people off to do whatever, to look the other way, to arrest certain people, whatnot. Drew admitted to me that he paid off a detective to arrest me the other night. It was that detective, and it was Trooper Fitz that died. Um, that arrested me
Mm-hmm.
for what I'd done, and I think it was the detective's idea to go to a what he called a safe house, because Drew's ex cartel, he's known to show up wherever people are being interrogated, try to break them out, try to kill them, whatever. So we go to this safe house. We sit on the couch, kind of talking it over. I mean, I eventually admit to what happened. I mean, Fitz had all the evidence. Everything against me was in that car, as far as I know. And then the detective was standing there and pretty much said that he knows what we're gonna do about this. He pulls out a pistol and he shoots him like the trooper sitting right beside me. He just unloads on him the entire magazine. The trooper slumps over. The detective
Like
gives me
the
his.
detective shot
Yes,
Fitz.
the detective shot Fitz, like shot him on the
Oh,
couch, right next to me.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, he gave me his card. He told me to go. He told me to get with Drew, and like make amends with Drew, and that he would be in contact with me. I've got text messages where he's texted me.
Hold on a minute. Didn't you stab Drew after this happened?
Before that was before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was why Drew was really mad at me.
Okay.
So this detective told me to get with Drew, ask him if he wants to buy anything from the evidence locker, that he needed the extra money, and that he'll do anything to protect Drew and I. That he just needed the money. He told me that his name was Detective Atwater, like in the messages, but that's not the name that he gave me when we were at the apartment.
What
The
name
house,
did he
whatever.
give you at the apartment?
He said Detective Robbie. I'm not really sure how you spell that, but he said that his name was Detective Robbie, and that like he'd be in contact with me. But he pretty much said that he could make things go away, like warrants, bolos, if we got stopped for any reason, to give him his badge number or call sign, whatever it is, and then everything would be fine. He literally shot him right in front of me, and
That's
I don't know what
crazy.
to do. Yeah.
That's that's wild.
I mean, you don't seem surprised. at
I
all yet.
mean, I'm just like speechless. Like
Uh,
I
I mean,
don't know what to,
you
I
should
don't
have
know
you
what
should
to
have
say.
seen me. I've never ran so fast in my life. I think I
True.
think that Drew and this detective were working together. And Drew told me that if I betrayed him again, that, you know, he's gonna cut off fingers and toes, hang me from a meat hook, like all of the things that you do not want to happen.
Wow.
Pull off, you know how the cartel
Pretty
does
aggressive.
things. So it's
Mm-hmm.
either I don't, I mean, and Drew's got people on the inside too. Drew's got. I talked to Drew and like his kind of group of people the other day. He's buying or getting guns from one of the officers, like late at night whenever it's just them in the city. Uh, Pretty much anything that he wants. This guy's getting him anything from the evidence locker.
Now, who would that be?
Cletus Red.
Okay.
Um,
And
and
he's
then
just like getting whatever he wants.
yeah. Drew said that when Cletus is the only cop in the city, that he'll get him whatever he wants, like get Drew whatever he wants. And then Drew's listen, supposedly Turtle has agreed to pay Drew $1 million for like to apprehend the Lockhart family. Uh, that it was supposed to be half of it up front and half when the job was done. Drew said he hasn't gotten paid for any of it yet, so he hasn't done any of the work. But Drew admitted to paying off Cletus Red and James South the night that he shot me at Yellowjack. When they both knew that he was after me. They knew that I was inside, and they were standing right outside the door, and they let him walk right in. He said that he told him to make it look like they weren't in on it, and so when they came in, they had to shoot him, but not kill him, obviously. But that he's paid off other officers and stuff along the way too. He said money talks, so he just passes out money wherever he goes and tries to buy them all off. I don't know how many he's gotten to at this point, but from what he says, he's got.
Who's our main problem right now then?
I mean, what do you mean? Like,
Well, like if we can mitigate some of these issues, which ones should we mitigate?
I mean, I'm just if you want to solve a murder, then you got your. I mean, I know it's his word against mine, which is it's not gonna look very good with my record and my track, like my history of.
Oh, hold on, my phone's ringing.
Oh, shit! Don't tell him I'm here.
So you're positive that the trooper that was there shot Fitz?
I'm 100% sure. I was sitting on the couch right next to him, and he pulled out his pistol and just unloaded, and told me that I had to make amends with Drew, and that that he would get in touch with me. He gave me his card, and all of this. Like I saw the trooper get shot, slump over on the couch, and then I mean if I didn't listen, I thought I would be next, so I took off running out the door. So and then he sent me we were texting, and I told him that all the evidence against me was in that car, and he said, "Don't worry about it, it's taken care of," and sent me a picture of the trooper's car on fire.
Okay, yeah.
They said that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw those pictures. Okay.
It's like, I don't
Anything
know how
else
many
you
of them.
need to offload right now?
Drew says that he's got half the police force in his pocket, so there's really no telling who's with him and who's not at this point. That's what concerns me. Oh, jeez.
Oh shit! Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Are you bleeding?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit.
So, anything else we need to discuss?
I mean, that's it as far as I know. I did tell yesterday Drew was trying to, my friend Matt, wouldn't give Drew my location and information to find me the other day, and so now he's trying to kill my friend, not Matt, my friend Mark, and he intended to kill him at the Yellow Jack yesterday afternoon, and I actually went speeding past some troopers, so they'd stop me and tell him about it, and I'm not sure who the other trooper was, but Turtle was one of them, and I was trying to tell him about it, and he didn't seem at all concerned, which seemed quite odd to me too. I'm not sure if it's just his nature or what, but then Drew was texting someone at the bar while we were all there, because I had to agree to work for Drew, that any time he calls, that I have to go do whatever he wants, otherwise he'll kill me. So he was texting someone, and then he ended up getting Drew in the truck, Drew ended up getting Mark in the truck, and they took off with him, and then just kind of dumped him off on the side of the road over in Sandy by the station. Never killed him or anything, so I don't know if, those two troopers are the only two that I told about that, and I don't know if Drew just decided not to do it, or if the two of them were in on it as well. I really don't know. I really don't know at this point.